Well, Luke, quite a tough way to lose the match in the end. What were your thoughts on the game?
Yeah, it's never easy when you lose on penalties, but there's obviously going to be a loser. Someone's got to suffer. Connor Smith missed his pen. I felt the standard of pens across the board was phenomenal. But I felt that first half we was nowhere near the races. I felt that we were off the boil. Our shape didn't deal with their fullbacks, and I had to change it at half time, and I felt that the change, and they embraced it. The boys, they adapted to what I asked of them, and in fairness I felt that we looked like the team to go and win a game of football. We've put 3 or 4 balls with great quality across the face of the goal. The corner, if you score from that, then you could probably put the game to bed. But for me, another clean sheet. That's 6 games now unbeaten. I don't care what you say. We've played 90 minutes and not been beaten, whether it's a penalty shootout or not. That's 6 games unbeaten here. 3 wins, 3 draws, 3 clean sheets. So hell of a lot of positives.
So they brought a lot of support with them, because they're a big club, Dunfermline, aren't they? And we matched them on the field.
I thought they were decent first half. Rotational movement, people coming into little holes, collapsing in from their wide areas. Handled the ball superbly. So for me, they were very good. Played with a tempo, got their fullbacks high and wide, and yeah, they played in Europe I think 10 years ago, which is, I was bantering earlier about us playing in Europe against Dunfermline. They actually played in Europe, so they're a big side. They got, look at their travelling support of 500, and yeah, thankful that they go home a little bit happier as opposed to going through the town now with sore heads. But for me, it was an adventure. We've enjoyed it. We've embraced it. I've enjoyed by dissecting Dunfermline and the Championship in the Scottish League and going through their strengths and weaknesses. And for me now the focus goes on to Barrow. But 6 games at home, unbeaten at home, 3 clean sheets. That's Ryan Huddett's 3rd clean sheet in a row after playing 3 games. And saw Thomas when he went into that advanced role, and Sakesy went in, dipped in as a right of a 4 in midfield. I felt that they were brilliant down their side. Jamal, Dave Stevens, Manny, I said it in my programme notes 2-3 weeks ago that whatever permutation I play as a back 5, back 3, whatever it is, we look solid. So another clean sheet is massive, and it's habits. I've got to be honest, I felt that second half we were very good. I thought we were very productive in the way we played, and yeah, we got Joshua Amir on the pitch late on, who I felt that was the catalyst to push us on even further, and unfortunately not to register a goal. But for me, again, I say it, loads of positives.
So to have 5 players step up and score penalties, it shows the characters we've got in the squad, doesn't it?
No, of course. Yeah, I thought Femi's pen was superb. I thought Jamal Fifield, when you got a goalkeeper being, I'd say, numpty-esque, turning up, picking up the ball, walking up to the ball, kicking his post. When you ain't got a ref that's got a bit about him where he just blows a whistle when he's kicking his post, you're going to play mind games with our players. I felt the first 5 were fantastic. I felt Connor Smith was unfortunate. He wraps them in every Friday when me, Kieran and Connor Smith take pens on a Friday, and unfortunate for him he didn't. I missed a pen in a far bigger game than this, and didn't allow us to go to Vegas at the time, and I know how much it hurts. He come off the pitch, apologised. I don't need him to apologise. I felt that he delivered on his performance today. I felt that him and Kieran married up to their 2 midfielders second half, and look, we dipped out Mark Ricketts, we dipped out Angelo Blanter, we dipped out Tom Champ and Danny Woodards, and you showed the strength of our squad. Justin Shape goes in, Josh Ramirez sits alongside Mark Ricketts on the bench, Rico Hackett-Fairchild does his debut, you've got Saul Thomas playing for the 4th time, so there's a hell of a lot of positives today. We've got a whole week now to focus on Barrow, to go to work, because he's got a style of play that they play with, very open, attractive football, and it's for us to nullify that and come up with some scenarios how we're going to affect that. So for me, very happy with the boys, very happy with how we are at the minute, and very happy where we're going as a football club.
It was also nice to have a few more academy lads on the bench. Could they hope for more appearances there in the future?
Look, they quite rightly got their squad numbers. I made it very apparent before my team talk. Give them a round of applause, being Alex Morgan, Dan Crease and Jack Gibbs. Obviously Fred's been in and around it for the last 18 months, so he's a little bit more accustomed to the squad, and yeah, I think it breeds positivity. We're in a club that has a massive youth academy. The work that Cameron Moyer's doing as a coach has been fantastic, and I think they've earned their squad numbers, and I'm hopeful that they can keep knocking on the door. They train regularly with the first team, they're getting better as young men, and I'm hopeful that they can continue in that progression, and hopefully, you never know, they could be another Saul Thomas on our hands.
And we are back into the National League now, don't we?
Yeah, we got Barrow. Obviously, got a week to prepare to them. I know they're playing now. Obviously, with the early kick-off, it's a little bit foreign to us. I normally come off the pitch and check the results, so I'll be doing my own work on Barrow as soon as possible. We've got a nice session on Monday where we'll regroup, get the group together, have a little bit of a Monday football session to get a little bit of banter going through the boys, and then Thursday, Friday it's about the work, it's about where we're going. And they come here with us that have not been beaten at home yet, and I'm going to utilise that tag all week, because I think people need to come here, they need to earn their stripes, they need to earn their win, and I feel that if we can marry up our second half performance and our first half performance against Chesterfield, then I think it'll be tough for any opposition who come in.